Come with me, toy fans.
Hey toy fans, my name is Tony and welcome back as always to the Analog Toys YouTube channel. Now recently you'll see that I received a gift box from a keen viewer of the channel, a good friend of mine, who's become a good friend of mine, George Aitken. Now George sent me an incredible collection of Palitoy Action Force toys. Prior to George sending me this stuff, all I really had in my collection was the Robo Skull and a few of the Red Shadows figures. And George sent me a collection of Z-Force figures, Q-Force figures, Space Force figures, SAS figures. And then for the Red Shadows, he sent me the Laser Exterminator, which is like an artillery piece, a red artillery piece modelled off of the G.I. Joe Howl laser from Hasbro. And everything George sent me was complete, apart from the Laser Exterminator didn't have its driver. Now I'm working very hard on getting the driver. They're not easy to get, they're quite expensive. It's basically a red repaint of the original G.I. Joe Cobra Commander, this time called the Red Laser. So I'm working on getting one of those. They're not cheap, as I said, but I'm determined to get one to complete the Laser Exterminator. But the other item that George sent me that was, you know, not really display worthy is what you see right here. Now this is an English Palitoy recolor of the G.I. Joe Hiss Tank. This is the Red Shadows Hyena. It was missing a few parts. It's in kind of not the best of condition, but this toy is really salvageable. So I wanted to do a restoration video, which will be coming. I wanted to do a restoration on this where I kind of brought this Red Shadows Hyena back to its former glory. But there was a couple of parts missing. Now, when I first looked into replacing the parts, originally, so in the turret here, there should be a couple of guns, just like in the G.I. Joe Hiss Tank. And I looked at just purchasing the guns. What I didn't realise originally was that when the guns sit in the front of the turret there's another little piece that's supposed to clip in right here. That piece was really not easy to find online. When I did eventually find it, I actually found a complete turret set. So the whole turret with the guns and the piece that clips in. But when I found it, it was sold by a seller in the Netherlands, I think it was. Yeah, in the Netherlands. And shipping was quite a lot of money. And when I spoke to the guy, I said, look, you know, this is only quite a small part. How come shipping is so much? And he said, look, that's the cheapest I can get shipping. But I could buy up to, like, I can't remember, it was like 3 or 5 kilos worth of stuff for the same shipping price. And I thought, well, to make this worth my while, I'm going to actually purchase a couple of other items that I really, really want, which are going to start filling out this Action Force range. So I want to get this box open as quick as I can. This isn't a mystery box. This isn't a gift box from anyone. This is stuff that I've purchased for my own collection. But yeah, one of the things, after what George sent me, he's really inspired me to kick off my Action Force collection again, a collection that I haven't had since I was a kid, because I want to bring you guys, you know, the 2 Action Force videos I've done so far, which are obviously the origin of the Robo Skull and the mystery of the Special Weapons team. Those videos are quite popular. You guys seem to really like them, especially even the American viewers who like to see, you know, the differing styles from G.I. Joe to the Palitoy Action Force range. So I want to bring you guys some more Action Force videos. So not only have I got this box here that's just arrived today, but I've got a lot of other stuff on the way. I actually bought a big lot of vintage Action Force stuff quite recently. So first of all, let's get this open and I'll show you what I've got. And we can have a chat about it. So yeah, I've been eagerly waiting for this to arrive, coming all the way from the Netherlands, coming from Europe. It's taken a couple of weeks to get here. Actually, what's in here is nowhere near the quantity of Action Force stuff that George sent me. And George sent it to me in a box that was half the size, but I was actually surprised at the size of this box. A lot of newspaper packing in here. Get rid of that. Old rolls of tape. Yeah, lots of packing in here. As I said, this seller, they have like a flat fee for everything that they ship, up to 3 to 5 kilos. Okay, I think we've got one bit in here. Okay, here's the first piece. And this is okay, so here we have the Z-Force infantry guy with an antenna and a laser gun. We're going to need that later on. So what I ended up purchasing was a couple of vehicles that I really wanted. I hope I'm not missing anything in all this wrapping paper here, but oh, look at this. Look at this. That is the Action Force SAS mobile missile system. A complete straight rip-off of the G.I. Joe MMS from the first year of Hasbro's G.I. Joe A Real American Hero. Just recolored in black and yellow for the SAS theme. I'm going to move the hyena out of the way for a second. Put this guy front and center. Very pleased with the packing here. The packing's very well done. Nothing's going to get damaged. Need to remember how this works. There we go. So we get the legs out like that, and then we have the missiles. So in Action Force, the MMS was actually towed behind the SAS Panther, which is a recolor of the G.I. Joe Vamp vehicle. But let's give you guys a good look at that. The Action Force mobile missile system for the SAS team. Awesome. 100% complete. Got it at a pretty reasonable price. So as I said, yeah, when shipping was as much as overseas shipping was as much as it was, I couldn't justify that just to get the turret for the hyena. So I looked around, and this guy actually had quite a lot of other stuff up for sale. So I purchased a few more pieces. There we go. The MMS. All right, this feels a lot bigger than I was expecting it to be. That's perhaps why the box is so big. And this is a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. Okay, the Z-Force guy might have given the clue away. Wow, this is far bigger than I was expecting it to be. I don't know why. But here we have the Z-Force Jeep. Look at that. That's awesome. So we've got the gun. I'm not sure where the gun goes. I'm going to have to look at some reference photos online. And an antenna at the back. And we have the driver. Now I know that in the Action Force line, look at that. I love the color pattern for the Action Force Z-Force team. That green and black camo pattern just really, really pops on a collector's shelf. Now I know that, so this came with a driver who looks identical to the Action Force Z-Force infantryman. And I happen to have another one over here, excuse me. And what you'll notice, if you can see that properly, one has got red pouches on his belt and one has got black. Now I can't remember which is which, but basically one of them is the carded figure and one of them is the driver. Now again, I'm going to have to look up some reference photos and figure it out. But either way, I've got both of them. So I think the guy with the black pouches is the carded infantry guy, and the one with the red pouches is actually the driver of the vehicle. So if that's the case, I'll swap the accessories onto this figure and I'll put the correct figure into the correct vehicle. Just dropped his rifle there. And so there should be one more piece in it. Here we go. Now, as I said, George has really reinvigorated my passion for this line, and I've actually been going on a bit of a buying frenzy with Action Force just lately. Oh, look at this. Look at this. There we have the turret and guns for the Hyena. Now, I'm not actually going to put this into the Hyena right now, because I want to save that for the restoration video. So I'm going to be doing the restoration this weekend. The vehicle needs a lot of cleaning. The canopy needs a lot of cleaning. I'm going to have to probably get the Dremel out. And then also there's a lot of stickers missing. Now, I've found a sticker sheet online where the resolution of the photo isn't quite great. So I'm going to work over the next couple of nights in Photoshop to try and get the stickers, or get the image up to speed, and then print them out on a sticker sheet and make my own stickers. But I'm looking to film on Friday morning, excuse me, just burping into the microphone. On Friday morning, I'm looking to film a restoration video of the Hyena. So I'm going to show you guys how to clean up the canopy, get the scuff marks out of the canopy. We're going to clean up the vehicle. We're going to make some not original, we're going to make some custom stickers or reproduction stickers. We're going to make them ourselves. I'm not purchasing these stickers. And then we're going to get the Hyena fully repaired. But yeah, I just thought I'd make this quick video and share with you guys some of my latest cool toy pickups, and there are a lot more coming. I did purchase a big lot of Action Force stuff last weekend, I think it was. But again, this lot's coming from the UK. It's going to take a while to get here. But once that lot arrives, I'm going to have way more than enough stuff to make some pretty cool Action Force videos for you guys. So, all right, yeah, just thought I'd throw this quick video together and share it with you guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Speaking of next videos, I'm working on a Christmas special. Not sure when it's going to drop, but it will certainly be before Christmas. I've got some Action Force stuff planned. I've got the Hyena restoration planned. Yeah, we've got some good stuff in the pipeline. We're going to try and ramp up a bit more. You'll probably notice that video production has ramped up quite a bit over the last couple of months. I've got some personal things. I've got a roster that's changed at work. I have an extra day off. I work more hours, but I only work 4 days a week as opposed to 5 days a week. And that extra day really does afford me a lot of time to work on videos. So yeah, hope to continue the video production for everyone, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.